Hallmark Hall of Fame presents Oscar winner James Coburn in Missing Pieces, CBS Sunday.
Don't worry, baby. Mama's coming. Mama's... No!
Okay?
No. The baby was home. She was holding out her little arms. And every time I'd reach for her, these hands, they just yanked her away from me.
That's a pretty scary dream.
No nightmare is worse than this reality.
If your PD could put a couple of cushions on that bench, at least the cell had a mattress. You didn't sleep at all last night, did you?
No, how could I? I don't know how she is or who she's with.
Well,
That's her. That's the woman that took her. How is she? You got her with somebody outside?
I'm Frances Ellison from DCFS, the Department of Children and Family Services.
Mandy Dixon, I'm Hope's father. You're a social worker, right?
So how is she? When do I get my baby back?
Listen, I've got these papers right here. I gave them to the cops. It
They're
proves
not
that
necessary at this point.
Oh, well, great. Okay, well then we'll take Hope and we'll go back to Hope.
Well, I'm afraid it's not that simple.
Well, if you're talking about those break-in charges, they were dropped against me last night.
I'm aware of that, but things are more complicated.
You're talking about that hearing that cop mentioned, aren't you?
Yes, well, the way the system works is that...
Oh, there's a hearing. Okay, well, fine. Well, let's pick up Hope, and we'll do the hearing. We'll do it quick, and then Denise and I can go back and we can work this out amongst ourselves, okay?
I'm sorry, Mr. Dixon, Ms. Maynard, but Hope is part of the Peoria foster care system now. There's nothing I can do to return her to you.
What are you talking about? You took her? What do you mean there's nothing you can do about it?
If there's something that I can sign, I mean, I can vouch for her safety.
The child can't be returned to anyone until there's a formal permanency hearing held by Family Services.
No, you can't do this. You cannot keep my baby away from me.
Ah, if it isn't One Take Molly. You here to tape the news promos?
Sure thing.
All right, we'll be with you in a sec.
Testing. Testing 1, 2. Testing 1, sneaky PA, 2, conniving weasels. Oh, Molly, we'll be set up for you as soon as we figure out what's going on with these monitors.
Oh, I'll just sit here and wait.
Molly, we really can't do anything. Have someone check those feeds, huh? Why don't you get a cup of tea? We'll let you know when we're done.
And risk poison redux? No, thank you. I brought my own. I wouldn't want to be off retching while some over-eager PA covets my anchor chair again.
Listen, Molly, can't we get past that? I mean, I'm really sorry that you got sick the other day, but I had nothing to do with that.
So you said.
I think we both want the same thing.
And that would be...
Just to work together here and make WAK the best place it can be.
Well, we're just 3 happy deckhands on a good station lollipop, aren't we?
We have work to do.
What is going on here?
I don't know, I can call in a tech.
No, I'll figure it out. I got it last time, but I don't know where the main feed is. Did you hear her? She's not going to let me live this down. She keeps just accusing me of poisoning her.
Yeah, she's like a gnat, Ferretti. Buzz, buzz, buzz. Don't you worry, all right? She can't prove a thing.
Today's your big day. Something old, something new, something borrowed.
Oh, Emma, thank you.
Is this a new wedding tradition that I haven't heard about?
No, he was only going to stay a minute. It was so late, and we were up talking. I guess we both just drifted off. Oh, Emma. You know how sometimes you wait and wait so long for something that you start to think that it's never going to happen, and then when it finally does, you can't even believe it. Just tell me it's true. Tell me I'm finally going to marry this beautiful man.
It is true, sweetheart. And you deserve it.
Thank you. It means a lot to me.
I'm very happy for both of you. You get that sleepy head out of here. He's not supposed to see his bride on the wedding day.
Good point.
I'm going to go down and start some breakfast.
Okay.
Oh, no. Don't you dare look at me. You're not supposed to see the bride on her wedding day.
You gotta stop hitting those misfortune cookies, sweetheart. Because we make our own luck.
I'm serious. I want to do everything by the book.
Everything. Come here. You and I have waited for forever for this day. Nothing bad could possibly happen.
Wow, smells like a bakery down here.
These are blueberry wedding muffins. What are you doing here?
Is there anything I can do for you?
Philippi, you can get me those eggs over there. Thank you, sweetheart.
Oh,
all right. Hey.
Emma, I am so sorry. I can't believe I did that.
Don't fret. You're allowed some little bride. You know nervousness. I'll just go out in the barn and get those chickens to hatch us some more. Now watch my muffins, will you?
Yeah,
Sort of
okay.
5 or 10 minutes there.
You?
What?
Jerpa, you shouldn't have stayed last night, you know. It's bad luck for the groom to see the bride on the wedding day.
It's a couple of broken eggs, Carly. I tell you what. You walk down the aisle with a bouquet of 4-leaf clovers, and I'll stuff my pants with rabbit's feet and horseshoes. How about that?
I know that things are going well, but...
What? Hey, what's got you so shaken up?
just don't want to tempt fate, that's all.
It's that call I was on last night, isn't it? That's what's got you rattled.
You were nearly blown to bits.
Yeah, but I wasn't, okay? It was an ordinary call, just like 100 others.
Oh, swell. That's comforting.
Carly, it happens. You know, guys get crazy ideas, and they... Look, we can't spend the rest of our lives cowering in a corner because of my job. I'm safe, Carly, and I don't take undue risks.
I understand that I'm going to be a cop's wife. And I've accepted what you do for a living, but come on, an exploding clock in an abandoned warehouse one day before our wedding?
It's miles away from us right now. We're in Emma's house. Look where we are. We got fresh-baked muffins over there, and you are with me. How much safer could we be?
Yes, sir. Today's the day. Everything is going according to plan. Carly will have a wedding day unlike any other.
Hey, did I grow yet? Am I taller? Nope. Are you sure? Mm-hmm. I better eat some more Kix.
Now Kix is a good source of calcium, as much calcium as the milk you pour on it. Kids need all they can get during the years when pediatricians say bones grow the most.
Anything now? I think a couple of centimeters. I thought so.
Kix, with more calcium than any leading kid cereal. Kid tested, mother approved.
Even the toughest greasy stains like spaghetti sauce are no match for Resolve Carpet Cleaner. No wonder it's #1.
That's okay, cowboy.
Resolve gets you out of the toughest spots.
You won't believe your mouth with this antacid.
That's amazing.
Dissolved almost immediately.
Like, it's gone.
Maalox Quick Dissolve Chewables. A very different kind of calcium antacid for heartburn.
It dissolves quickly when you put it in your mouth. Very quick.
Maalox Quick Dissolve Chewables dissolve faster and more completely than Tums.
Didn't have to dig it out of my teeth. No grit. Gone.
Maalox Quick Dissolve Chewable Tablets. Quick dissolve your heartburn away.
Quick dissolve. Maalox.
From 1 Minute Maalox.
If you think all drain cleaners are the same, take a look at this. The problem with Liquid Plumber is that it only cleans here, so clogs keep coming back. That's why we invented Drano Foamer. It expands, filling your entire pipe, and scrubs it clean, getting the gunk Liquid Plumber leaves behind, so drains stay clear longer. Drano Foamer keeps drains clear longer than Liquid Plumber. S.C. Johnson.
Burger King and the U.S. Consumer Product Safety Commission want you to know about the voluntary recall of this Pokemon Pokeball. The ball may pose a suffocation hazard to children under 3. Throw the ball away or return it to Burger King. The safety of your child is of the utmost importance to us.
You know, I used to love this job, and now it's all weird and uncomfortable.
It's the price of success. Don't you appreciate the luck, goddess?
I would rather make my own luck, thank you.
You did. Fortune is simply opportunity meeting preparedness. And when we added our little extra condiment to Molly's tuna on rye, you got your opportunity, and you've been prepared since day 1.
Yeah, well, we can't use a tactic like that ever again, okay? Molly is not going to let the sandwich thing slide.
So what? She's out there sweating bullets, wondering if her next meal is going to be a repeater. And I love seeing Molly's makeup run.
Have you seen her? Giving me the evil eye every 5 seconds? It freaks me out, okay? Look, I have accepted the fact that you've appointed yourself my career counselor.
So what is your worry?
I'm worried because I don't want any of our little escapades to come back to haunt me.
What? Like the little upchuck sandwich?
Oh, thank God you got rid of those leftovers, but what did you do with that ipecac syrup that you laced it with?
From my jacket pocket to the bathroom bowl. Some sewer gator is losing his lunch as we speak. When Molly went code red, I didn't take any chances. All right? Don't you trust me, Peretti?
Let's just get these promos over with, right?
Sure. Anything to get rid of Lady Anchor and whatever attitude she wrote in on.
Ms. Ellison, Denise and I agree, together, to take Hope home. Why does there need to have to be
Lady, please.
a formal hearing here?
Please don't punch my baby just because I got arrested.
Independent of your legal status, Ms. Maynard, the child can't be released without a systematic evaluation.
Well, then let's get it. We're ready. When can we do that?
Well, you may be ready. Unfortunately, Family Services is understaffed and overworked.
Okay, so what does that mean? What are we talking about? Hours, days, what?
Is there some way that we can speed this process up and can we get a priority rating? Because this was a misunderstanding.
Well, everyone's case deserves careful consideration, Mr. Dixon. That's why there's a system in place. Family Services is very thoughtful about its determinations.
And what are those?
There'll be a bonding assessment. That is, we'll evaluate who the child responds to.
Well, that's easy because Hope knows, she knows that I'm her mama. All I have to do is just coo at her and she's all smiles.
Further, we will evaluate parental fitness.
Were you saying that I'm a bad mother?
I'm saying that someone objective needs to evaluate that.
Were you telling me that some bureaucrat in Peoria is going to decide who's fit to raise our little girl? Look, custody issues have no bearing whatsoever on Peoria's system.
Oh, but they do. Hope is in foster care because Ms. Maynard, who was in the past charged with baby selling, broke into someone's home.
I thought my mama was living there.
She could not produce a shred of identification.
Come on, I lost my wallet. What is that, a federal offense?
You were not forthcoming about how we could clear this up, Ms. Maynard, and we couldn't even be sure the little girl was yours.
But that's all cleared up now.
I can't assume that Hope will be safe based on your say-so, sir. Your parental rights haven't been legally established, and frankly, Ms. Maynard's ability to care for the child is questionable.
Stop it right there. Hope loves Denise. Okay, Denise is a good mother, and I'm not going to let you or any other bureaucratic drone treat her this way.
Fortune cookies, black cats, 13 floors. They got nothing on us, Carly, so forget about all that. Because we got something that's much stronger than luck. We got love. It's deep and it's everlasting. A year ago? Let's see. You were filthy rich and I was engaged to somebody else, and I would have placed a bet that I couldn't last a day in the same room with you. But our love, it's stronger than any crazy idea we ever had, and it kept pulling at us until we finally had to be together. Don't you see, Carly? Love is the only omen here. We're meant to be here and now, and as long as we both shall live.
I want that. I want that more than anything in the whole world, Jack.
Oh, you're not going to have any kisses left for your bride there.
I'm leaving. The groom is leaving, I promise.
Good.
Okay, okay, let me have her coat.
Oh, thanks. Kisses.
You remember what I said? We make our own luck. And we make it right here.
I love you, Jack.
You know, the next time I see you, you're going to be floating down that church aisle, you know?
I can't believe it's finally happening, that we're actually getting married.
I've waited my entire life for this day.
Me too. Now you, shoot.
Yes,
the bride
please.
I'm leaving. I'm leaving.
Please.
I'll be waiting for you. I love you, Emma.
I love you. Bundle up there. Put your coat on.
All right, I will.
Pinch me. Now, if that bruises, you won't have to have anything blue. I still haven't opened that box over there, huh?
Oh, yeah, the box.
Yeah. It's been so hectic. I think it has a car on it, doesn't it?
An Ocean Spray Ruby Red Grapefruit. Delicious by itself, but when you pair it up with a plum sweet strawberry, you get a taste that's pure magic. Introducing new Ocean Spray Ruby Red and Strawberry. A delightful combination of premium ruby red grapefruits from Florida and juicy sun-ripened strawberries that virtually dances on your tongue. New Ocean Spray Ruby Red and Strawberry. Give it a spin. Ocean Spray. You know it's good.
Look what Daddy gets. Looks good, huh? You eat those peas. This is Daddy.
When you make a Spamburger hamburger,
Oh, my.
watch out.
Perfect.
Because the premium pork and ham, spiced to perfection, makes Spam so good, it's gone. Spam, so good, it's gone.
For dry, red eyes, Clear Eyes is a hit. It removes redness and has an ingredient to moisturize. Wow! The difference is clear. Clear Eyes.
Living heartburn-free with Pepsid AC.
We all know what gives us heartburn.
French fries, hamburgers.
Pizza. Ice cream. Food you love. Yes. But when it comes to relief, what do?
They usually take one of these, and by the end of the day, the roll is gone.
That's because antacids neutralize stomach acid, but only temporarily. The potential result, heartburn return.
You take an antacid, and the next thing you know, your heartburn is back.
Pepsid AC is different. It works with your body to control acid right at the source. Unlike antacids, Pepsid AC can prevent heartburn return.
You take Pepsid before, right?
Actually, you can take Pepsid AC before, during, or after heartburn hits.
Can't say that for my antacid.
Now there's a better choice for effective heartburn relief.
A man with 2 wives. And a mistress?
Jake was my lover.
But which one wants him dead? All new Diagnosis Murder, CBS tonight.
Denise is like Mother Teresa with her child.
I don't doubt that you believe that.
Look, before I even knew that Hope was my daughter, I used to look at Denise with her baby. And I'd say to myself, that is one lucky little girl right there. Because there was nobody more devoted and nobody more careful. Shaking the milk on the wrist to make sure it was cool enough to drink. Singing to her if she ever got fussy, brushing her hair gently. And if I ever tried to stop by while she was taking a nap, well, I'd have an easier time wrestling a lion than getting by Denise.
We're concerned with larger issues here, Mr. Dixon.
Larger? You mean like life and death larger? You see, Hope was very sick. And Denise, unlike a lot of other parents, didn't just try and wait for it to blow over. She found out what the symptoms were, examined it, and figured out that she had to bring her to the emergency room right away. She did that. She rushed her there, and she saved her own baby's life.
Well, I'm sure that was a very difficult time.
But it's much harder right now for Hope without her mama.
She appears to be doing well.
Yeah, but that's her brave little face. She puts that on when she's around strangers. But when she starts fiddling with her buttons, that's when I know she's scared. So has she been fiddling with her buttons?
I hadn't really noticed.
But she saw me get arrested, and now she's with complete strangers? She probably doesn't have any buttons left. I bet she didn't even sleep a wink last night. Look, you know, she gets run down real easy, and she's got these special vitamins that she takes. I give them 2 or 3 times a day, you know.
Her foster parents are very
Don't call them
attentive.
parents. How are strangers going to know that the seams on her socks hurt her feet unless they're turned sideways? They won't even know why she's crying.
Isn't it obvious that the baby needs her mom?
I'll see what I can do to arrange a visit.
Oh, please, would you just let us see him now?
I can't. But I can arrange a supervised visit here. Please, just stay put.
You know, all those things you said, Andy.
I meant those things.
Yeah, but I wouldn't even let you see Hope, but you just made it kind of sound noble.
It is. What could be more noble than being protective over your daughter? I mean, you didn't know. You were frightened. You didn't know what I was going to do.
I don't deserve you defending me. By running away, I ran into what I'm most scared of.
You're human. And we can't go back and redo what we did.
So what do we do?
So now we move forward. We're going to get Hope back.
How safe is your deli counter? What could be hiding and multiplying in your meat? What you don't know could hurt you. Find out more on the News at Noon.
And we're out. Perfecto. Added our little extra condiment to Molly's tuna on rye. You got your opportunity, and you've been prepared since day one.
Yeah, well, we can't use a tactic like that ever again, okay? Molly is not going to let this sandwich thing slide.
So what? She's out there sweating bullets, wondering if her next meal is going to be a repeater. And I love seeing Molly's makeup run.
Have you seen her? Giving me the evil eye every 5 seconds? It freaks me out, okay? Look, I have accepted the fact that you've appointed yourself my career counselor.
So what is your worry?
I'm worried because I don't want any of our little escapades to come back to haunt me.
What? Like a little upchuck sandwich?
Oh, thank God you got rid of those leftovers, but what did you do with that heck syrup that you laced it with?
My jacket pocket to the bathroom bowl. Some sewer gator is losing his lunch as we speak. When Molly went code red, I didn't take any chances.
You are one dead little snake.
So pretty, isn't it? You better open that box and tuck that card away. You know, those cards have a way of getting lost from their packages, and you'll want to say thank you.
Right. Yeah, I'll do that.
Are you leaving? Yes. I'm going to get my dress. I had it altered. I would have done it myself, but I had so many other wonderful things to do. So you look a little pale. We don't want you fainting before you say I do. You better eat a little breakfast now.
I will.
You promise me?
I will.
All right. I'll see you in a little bit.
Happy wedding from an old dear friend. Old dear friend.
What is that? Who is doing this to me?
I was through checking the place out when I heard this ringing coming from an old clock. I turn off the alarm, walk out, and bam, the place blows. 1 second later, I would have been toast.
Bomb.
If you feel the tingle, it's time to go. If you're dry, you'll be more comfortable. Know how it works? They work like magic. The trading pants get wet. The flowers go away. Abracadabra, boom!
Introducing a new way to help kids learn to potty train. New pull-ups training pants with magic flowers that fade when they get wet. So be consistent and stick with pull-ups.
Great, they're still there.
Give your big kid a reason to stay dry.
I'm a big kid now. Come back here, I'm not done.
Each time you dry your hands with a cloth towel, you could be leaving behind germs, which can be passed on to someone else. But according to research from the Georgia-Pacific Health Smart Institute, if you dry your hands with a strong, absorbent paper towel like Sparkle, up to 99% of the germs will be left in the trash, which might not be a bad place to leave your hand towels. This message brought to you by Sparkle Paper Towels.
When I bite into New York peppermint patty, my tongue tingles, my teeth chatter, my throat is cool by the rapid chill of snow cascading around my body. Wow!
York peppermint patty. Get the sensation.
Mommy!
You've been through this before.
Oh, honey, you're burning up.
But it doesn't get easier. Your child has a high fever. Fortunately, you have Children's Motrin. You know that just one dose brings that fever down fast and keeps it down for up to 8 hours. For up to 8-hour fever relief.
Look who's up. Hi, Mom.
Children's Motrin is the #1 choice of pediatricians and moms. Life is too good to feel bad.
We've always taken a lot of pride in the fact that we make the finest sausage and love it when good cooks add Jimmy Dean sausage to their ground beef recipes. Your family will love that extra flavor. Taste that country goodness.
A California dream destroyed by infidelity and murder. 48 hours tonight.
The Late Show Viewer's Choice Week continues. A full week of your favorite late shows picked by you.
Wow.
Tonight, you chose Farrah Fawcett's infamous first appearance.
Thomas Jefferson was America's 3rd president, but the love of his life could never be his first lady.
I have given you children, yet I'm not the one sitting next to you at dinner.
She loved in secret and struggled for freedom.
I have fought against slavery.
You must fight again.
Sam Neill, and introducing Carmine Jogo as Sally Hemings, CBS Sunday, February 13th.
Oh, and Henry, don't forget to switch the van crews today, okay?
All right, on my way. A news director's life holds such glamour, eh, Mo? So, how about those promos? Flawless. You are a wonder.
Oh, they'd have to be perfect with a dynamic duo producing them. Really, you two are so clever and concerned. Freddie and Coleman, a match made in...
I'm out of here. Hey, don't you have a wedding or something, Molly?
Right. Right, your cousin's wedding. You must be so excited. So are you the, maiden of... I always forget how to say that. Are you the lady of honor?
Honor. Funny you should mention that.
Well, I'm gonna make sure everyone's ready for the next broadcast. I'm worried because I don't want any of our little escapades to come back to haunt me.
What? Like a little upchuck sandwich.
Oh, thank God you got rid of those leftovers, but... What did you do with that Epicac syrup that you laced it with?
Sit down, Freddie. You and I are going to listen to the whole beautiful song together.
Hey, Jack Snyder, I knew I'd find you here in the
Margot, you're early. You're like the first person here.
No, you're like the first person here. You're here before your best man, most of the wedding party. It's just a little prompt, aren't you? Kind of anxious, huh?
A little bit anxious, but it's nice to have the quiet time.
Oh, I'm sorry. You wanted privacy, I'm sorry.
No, stay, please. I mean, it's been so long since we talked, really.
Yeah, well, I've been
busy. Yeah, I know. So how's it feel to have your life back?
It's really incredible. I mean, just things like this, you know, a couple of friends, partners, just hanging out, talking. I mean, you don't realize how much you miss something like that until somebody snatches it away from you. Wow, how many hours did we spend doing surveillance, talking about our lives?
Thousands.
Thousands, yeah, at least.
Yeah, we haven't talked much about me marrying Carly, though, have we?
No.
Yeah,
no,
and I
we
know
talked about
that you're not the leader of her fan club or anything, but,
I'm not going to lie to you. I mean, I'm going to be honest here, because you're very important to me, and I know this is a big day for you. So, Jack, I just feel that you are marrying the woman that you were always meant to marry.
so do I.
Yeah.
So do I. Mm.
Jack, is that you?
No, Carly, it's not Jack. Did you open my present yet?
You gave us that clock?
A real beauty, isn't it?
No, actually, I can't tell. It's in 100 pieces in the backyard where I just threw it.
What a shame. It was a fine instrument. Accurate, handsome, and no exploding parts.
The clock at the warehouse. It was you planted the bomb that almost killed Jack.
Almost, but not quite. Not yet.
And the wedding dress from Hong Kong. That was you, too. Why are you doing this? What do you want? Answer me! Why are you doing this to me?
An inquiring mind. That's good, Carly.
Is this some kind of sick joke? This is my wedding day!
And your lucky day as well. Because all of your questions are about to be answered.
Feel like you're just moving dust around?
Don't kick it up. Pick it up.
Introducing the high-performance cloth from Scotch-Brite. Its unique microfibers lift and capture dust. And fingerprints.
Don't clear it up. Clear it up.
Use the high-performance cloth over and over.
Don't toss it out. Wash it out.
The new high-performance cloth from Scotch-Brite.
Don't pass it up. Pick it up.
Another 3M innovation.
I thought this up last night. Sometimes I even amaze myself.
Good day. Buongiorno. Where is the square? Dov'è la piazza?
I don't think that's what they meant by Italian chicken.
If it's Italian chicken you want, Burger King introduces the new Italian Chicken Crisp. White meat chicken, mozzarella cheese, and marinara sauce. Now just 99 cents, only at Burger King.
You're about to see a toothbrush do something rather unusual. Introducing the Colgate Navigator. It bends wide open, so its bristles gently adjust to your teeth for a thorough clean. The new Colgate Navigator. Bent on cleaning better.
There are lots of little reasons for choosing the right cold medicine. Trust Pediacare. It's the #1 pediatrician recommended brand of infant's cold drops made just for baby's little system. Pediacare will make your little one feel a lot better because you care. Pediacare.
Taking another trip to the laundromat?
Yeah, this is too big for my machine.
Well, Sears has a great deal on a Kenmore washer and dryer. You'll save $120 on the pair.
Kenmore? For that?
That's right. Now for the Kenmore Challenge. Buy this Kenmore Super Capacity Plus 3-speed washer for $3.99. Then if you find another brand washer with the same features at $3.99 or less, Sears will give you the Kenmore washer for free.
Wow.
Plus, get free delivery on any Kenmore over $399.
So I can really save big.
Huge! Offer ends Saturday. Sears, the good life at a great price, guaranteed.
Years ago, something terrible happened to this child.
Did you say this was a boy?
Male teen, yep.
It's a girl.
Tonight,
what's unusual about this X-ray?
the truth will come out.
There's a reason that you want to be a boy. Why?
The case that will shock even the doctors of Chicago Hope. CBS Tonight.
What do you mean, no? I'm sorry, Mom! Law, order, and teens behind bars. That's salad.
Thursday at 4 on News Channel 5.
How do you feel about yourself? about you. Call for a complimentary consultation today.
She's competing for the national title this weekend, and on the next Talk of the Town, we'll talk with Miss Tennessee, Lynette Cole, plus important information about women and incontinence Friday.
Coming up on News Channel 5 at 5, this Hillsborough High School student says she was assaulted by a teacher.
Today we'll find out what other students in the class think about what happened. Then, if you want to cure your aches and pains without a trip to the doctor, warm water therapy may be for you.
At 5, we'll tell you about the new popularity of this ancient technique. Plus, most of us think the poisonous items in our homes are limited to cleaning supplies.
We'll tell you about the other everyday items that could be lethal today after Sally on News Channel 5 at 5.
Matthew Modine and Kelly Williams star in Flowers for Algernon, CBS Sunday, February 20th.
Is it money that you want? Because I still have some money.
Some things exceed price tags, Carly. Your past mistakes will catch up with you sooner than you think.
Those fortune cookies, you planted those too.
Very serious accusations, Carly.
This is my life we're talking about.
Exactly. Which is why it's too important to discuss over the phone.
Well, you're not going to come here because I won't let you in.
Of course not. Come down to the docks. We'll talk there.
Are you kidding me? I am getting married today. I have to be at the church in a little while.
Then I suggest you get a move on. Because you must meet me before you go to the church at Luther's Corners.
Why?
Because, Miss Tenney, your past has finally reared its ugly head.
Now you listen to me. This is the most important day of my life, and I am not ruining it because some slithering con man tells me to rush to the docks to rehash my past. I'm really tired of your scare tactics, and I'm not going to listen to it anymore.
Do not hang up the phone. Meet me at the docks in 1 hour.
I'm getting married today.
And I'm telling you, you can't. And you know exactly why. So I suggest that unless you want your beloved Jack and every other soul in Oakdale to know what I know, you'll get down here pronto. I'll be waiting.
Look, I can't. It's...
I'll tell you something, Snyder. A year ago, I would have been hard-pressed to find any good reason, well, any reason at all, for you to marry Carly Tenney, but... Oh, she rubbed me wrong more ways than I can even count. You guys just have such a karma together. You just... You hang in there, and I know something about hanging in there.
Yeah, I can't help it, Margot. My heart always goes back to Carly.
Yeah, like mine to Tom.
Yeah. Yeah, well, you two have had your roadblocks over the years, haven't you? Emily, Alec. Now, when I think of your relationship and how strong it is and how solid it is, I keep wondering, how do you get past all that stuff?
You do it by not letting that obstacle get bigger than the love that you have. And I've seen you two. Man, between Carly's handling of money and your fear of getting hurt, you two could have taken wildly different life directions.
You're
but
right.
Your hearts held you together. You didn't hit any snags that you couldn't overcome. And now here you are, standing in this church on your wedding day.
You know.
I say, for me and Tom, it was kind of like fate sort of intervened and tapped us on the shoulder and got us back together. I think that's probably the way it is for you and Carly as well.
I think so, too. Thanks, Marco. Thank you.
Hey, lady. I think that room's taken. Yeah.
I've got to go do some girl things.
Girl things. No details, please. So, you got the ring holder?
Holden. The ring. Holden, you had to remember one thing.
There it is.
You're a very funny man, you know that? You almost gave me a heart attack.
It's kind of early, Jack. What'd you do, sleep here?
No, as a matter of fact, I slept at Carly's by accident.
By
of course.
accident. Had to calm those bridal nerves.
Well, she was so paranoid this morning, I thought she'd, string some garlic rum in there before she made me leave the house.
Take it from a man of many marriages. Humor, Jack. She says cross your fingers, you cross your heart, your toes, and everything else.
Really? Was Lily like this when you two... Oh. Well, tell you the truth, Carly was never this superstitious before.
Well, she's changed, Jack, thanks to you. She can't lie, can't cover her feelings now.
Yeah. There's a lot riding on this for her. You know, it's kind of sweet to see Carly's bull-headed self-confidence wobble. She wants this marriage a lot.
Yeah. Well, so do I. So do I.
Anything to get rid of Lady Anchor and whatever attitude she rode in on.
I know this sounds awful, Molly, but I can explain.
Explain what? The poison to poundage ratio?
No, Henry and I
were rehashing your sordid plan to replace me.
No, Henry and I, we were just kind of joking. I mean, you can hear it in our voices, right? You're totally taking this out of context.
Oh, I know the context, you sneaky little weasel. Kill Molly's career and take her job.
No, I would never do that, Molly. But using Ipecac syrup to make me throw up? Really, Katie, that is low even for you.
Were you so anxious to get your little all-American puss on TV that you'd make me physically ill?
No, Molly, I didn't do it. I didn't do it.
Oh, no, you just sat back checking your lip liner while I was off losing my lunch.
I didn't even know the syrup was in the sandwich until after you ate it.
But you could have come to me and said, Molly, don't eat that sandwich. Stop. It's going to make you sick, but you didn't.
I couldn't. It was too late.
Because you were too busy sucking up news copy, Katie. While I was off heaving my guts out, you were practicing for your on-air anchor debut.
No, Molly, please, this was not a plan. I didn't think this out. It just happened.
Because you made it happen. Listen closely. As of today, your career has come to a dead halt.
How can parents help keep their kids from smoking?
First of all, talk to us about it.
And once just isn't enough.
Remember, we have to deal with smoking all the time. Tell us that you don't approve of smoking. Remind us what smoking can do to our health. Don't threaten, and don't jump to conclusions.
You can't decide for us, but you can't help us make the right decisions.
And one more thing, don't do all the talking. Listen too.
Talk to your kids about not smoking. They'll listen.
Dreaming of a Disney cruise vacation? Then get to McDonald's now for the extraordinarily tasty Big Extra Sandwich, our newest, biggest burger, or one of your other McDonald's favorites. And you could win one of hundreds and hundreds of unforgettable Disney cruise vacations. Who gives you the chance to win the vacation of your dreams and a lifetime of memories? Did somebody say McDonald's?
My doctor said occasional personal dryness is natural. She recommended KY. I chose new KY Silk E. Nothing feels more natural.
New KY Silk E with vitamin E from the #1 doctor-recommended brand.
Let's talk lips. Soft lips.
New Hydra Soft, L'Oreal's first hydra-based lip color with glycerin and a sunscreen.
That's why my lips feel so soft.
Improves lips in 7 days.
It's a moisture magic.
New Hydra Soft from L'Oreal Paris.
Because you're worth it.
Oh, we're having chicken.
Try new McCormick flavor medleys.
Oh. We're having chicken.
Watch how McCormick flavors any meal.
Oh, meatloaf.
Oh, meat?
Loaf.
Tantalize the taste of everything you cook. Look in the spice aisle for new McCormick flavor medleys. The same old meals will never be the same.
It isn't much, but the vending machine was right down the hall. I figured it'd be quick. I don't want to give Miss Allison, excuses to hold hope.
It's way beyond the call of duty, Andy.
Well, it's just, donuts and juice. I mean, you can have it.
No, I mean you being here and sticking up for me. I know you probably got some kind of location assignment that you should be on or paying for.
And what could be more important than the baby?
For me, nothing, but you, I dragged you away from your work.
First things first.
Says who?
Says a bunch of guys in the church basement with no last names. AA, my meetings. They teach me to focus on what's important right now.
Yeah, well, I could hardly tell what was important in my life till I got Hope back. And then I tell you, everything that was important got crystal clear.
Exactly. Hope is your life now.
Yeah. And
It's not much of a life without her, that's for sure. But I'm scared that I probably lost her again, Andy, and every time I picture her in somebody else's arms, it just makes me so angry. Can I? Sure. Hey! Hey, baby. Oh, God. I missed you so much. You okay? Let Mama take a look at you. Yeah. Tell you what, you don't have to be frightened anymore because Mommy is right here, yeah.
Here you are. You're happy now, aren't you? Happy to be with your Mommy and Daddy.
Look, Hope, look who's here. It's Esther Bunny. Did you miss her? I missed you, yeah. I'm sorry, you know. I got kind of wrapped up. You can hold her, too, if you want
it's okay.
to.
Yeah, you be with her now. She doesn't know me very well yet.
It was all Henry, Molly. He is the one that put the ipecac in your sandwich.
Oh, come on, Katie. You are in this up to your elbows.
No, I'm serious. It's true. Henry hates Holden, and he wanted to do something to get back at him.
So you're trying to tell me that tainted tuna was meant for Holden? Oh, no, Katie. I was driving that porcelain bus alone.
Listen to me, Molly, okay? Henry has hated Holden ever since day one, ever since he yelled at him for getting on Lily. He blames him for the soft coverage of Margot's trial. He thinks that Holden takes the teeth out of his work.
I am not buying it. You and Henry are just two ambitious peas in the same morally bankrupt pod.
I'm worried because I don't want any of our little escapades to come back to haunt me.
What?
Consider yourself haunted, Barbie Walters. You know, the least you could do is own up to your part of it. You and Henry have clearly been in cahoots since day one.
No, listen to me, Molly, okay? You have been in my shoes. You sort of just fell into the anchor chair. You can understand. All I wanted was an opportunity like you got.
And when it didn't come, you helped it along with some ipecac syrup. What was your backup plan, Katie? Some arsenic cookies with some hemlock tea?
No, listen, I don't have anything against you, okay? I really don't. If Henry hadn't kept on me, if he hadn't kept pushing me, I never would have been involved with the...
Okay. So Henry might have been the one to feed me that junk. But you were the one that stepped onto my heaving back and climbed into my anchor chair.
Okay, you are the poster child for ruthless ambition, so spare me the lecture on ethics, okay, Molly? We have reel after reel of footage from In Your Face where you are just ruining people's lives to get a story. And don't even get me started on your personal life, okay?
Katie, I'm going to do you one big fat favor. I'm going to save you from yourself.
What are you doing?
Oh, when Holden hears your self-incrimination. You will be serving ice cream from the side of the truck if they let you work around kids.
No, Molly, please, you don't need to do this. Please don't do this.
Begging is really not becoming, Katie. Let me give you a little helpful tip. In this business, payback is the tool of choice.
I'll give Phillips exactly 2 minutes to tell me what he has to say.
Hey.
Hi.
Look.
You're back?
Yeah, and I've got my dress on. Mrs. Bingley did such a good job of altering it, I thought I'd just keep it on. So, have you eaten anything? I don't see a dent in those muffins.
No, it's just, you know, wedding nerves. I thought I was just going to go on to the church.
No, we have just a few more minutes. Come sit down here. Just come sit down for a few seconds. Right here. There you go. Well, I know that you don't have any family here in Oakdale, save for Molly. So I thought that I would play mother and aunt and everything else. This is for you. Go ahead, open it. It's a tradition, something old.
Oh, Emma. Cameo necklace. It's so beautiful. I can't accept this.
Oh,
it's much too much.
Too late. It's yours now. My great aunt a long time ago told me that one day I had to give this to one of my children. And now my children are all scattered to the winds. No one's here except Holden, and I thought it'd look a lot better on you than Holden.
Thank you. Did you know that if someone had predicted that I'd be sitting here on my wedding day with Emma Snyder, I would have thought they were just a few slices short of a loaf.
Oh, you're talking farm talk now. Well, people change. I have. So have you. get onto that church. Oh. Would you like me to drive you along with that?
No. Just, you go on ahead. I'm so nervous. Yeah, I still have a few minutes, so I thought I would just take a walk around the farm, you know, to calm me down.
Oh, it does my heart good to think the farm means that much to you.
It feels more and more like home.
I'm glad it speaks to you. Now, don't you get lost, because Jack needs his bride.
No, of course. I will be there with bells on.
I forgot. I came back for these. I'll see you in a bit.
Okay, bye. Oh, God. Please help me. Please help me through this.
Burger King and the U.S. Consumer Product Safety Commission want you to know about the voluntary recall of this Pokemon Pokeball. The ball may pose a suffocation hazard to children under 3. Throw the ball away or return it to Burger King. The safety of your child is of the utmost importance to us.
My dad's just moved in with us. He's quite a character. Very disciplined, very organized. And that's going to be difficult with 2 very active little boys. I know his appearance is very important to him. He keeps those shirts of his spotless. I don't want them to end up dingy when they get thrown in the wash with the kids' dirty stuff.
Liquid Tide's new Clean Rinse formula. It helps prevent dirt in the wash water from redepositing on clothes, so everything comes out whiter than with regular detergents.
I think they're going to learn a lot from each other.
That old mop's a flop. The vacuum's missing spots. That old broom's stirring up.
Swiffer cleans in new ways nothing has before.
Swiffer now sliding, sweeping, and gliding. Here comes Swiffer Sweeper.
Swiffer claws use electrostatic action and lift and lock pockets to attract and trap dust, hair, and common allergens. When you're done, just toss it.
Swiffer now sliding, sweeping, and gliding. Here comes Swiffer Sweeper.
When Swiffer's the one, consider it done in the household cleaners aisle.
Nothing fits like a glove unless it's the new Crest Multicare Flex toothbrush, the only brush with this unique multi-flex head. It fits the contours of your mouth to clean even the most deep-down, hard-to-reach places. The Crest Multicare Flex toothbrush, it fits like a glove.
Is your skincare product incomplete? Now have it all with Olay Complete. Protection from UVA and UVB rays, vitamin E, and light Olay moisture. Oil of Olay Complete, proven to give your skin everything it needs most.
New Wizard candles are designed to remove odors in the air for a light, clean fragrance. Wizard scented candles, fragrances that change your world.
It's that time, Miss Maynard.
All right, okay. Just one more great big old scrumptious hug for Mama. Yeah. You be a good little girl, okay? And don't you worry about when you're going to see your mama again, because it's going to be really soon.
Hey, just keep your chin up. You'll be back with your mom in no time, okay, little girl?
Come on, sweetie.
What have I done? I just lost my little baby. I just lost my baby.
We're gonna get her back. We're gonna get her back. We're not gonna leave this town until we do.
Molly, please don't do this. You and I can work this out on our own, please. He's already left for the wedding.
Thank you. Just keep sweating, Katie. Your reprieve is going to be short. Once I play this tape for Holden, you and your vicious twerp sidekick, Henry, are going to be standing side by side in the unemployment line. Got it?
Please, Molly, please don't do this.
Hey, everyone. Hello, 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 hello.
Emma. Emma.
I do not.
Hey, Mama. How's Carly?
Oh, she's okay. She's a bit wobbly, but she seems to be holding her own. She decided to take a little walk around the farm.
Oh, great. That'll calm her nerves. Yeah, that was a great idea.
She's really changed a lot. You know, this walk around the farm is so... it just proves to me just how much little things mean to her now. Come here. Except you're a big thing. You're sweet.
I knew you'd come.
Just make this quick. Today is really important to me.
Exactly, Carly. We are well aware of how important it is. Today will be a wedding day you never forget.
With all this talk about changes to Medicare, we were confused.
I'd only read a few things about the new Medicare Plus choice option, but I didn't really understand it or know how it might affect our current coverage.
We needed answers to these very important questions.
So we called this toll-free number and received this valuable guide to health insurance for people with Medicare, absolutely free, from United American Insurance Company.
This free guide could answer a lot of your Medicare supplement questions. I know it did for us.
With United American's Medicare supplement policy, you'll have the freedom to choose the doctors and hospitals you want.
And almost all of your Part B process claims are filed automatically.
Call United American for your free guide today.
We're sure glad we did.
Yeah.
This informative guide to health insurance for people with Medicare could answer a lot of your Medicare supplement questions. To receive your free Medicare guide plus information on these affordable Medicare supplement insurance plans, call United American today at 1-800-828-3113.
Ready, set, go! With Johnson's Baby Shampoo Gel, the thick, rich gel doesn't slip between my fingers. Even if my toddler does. Gotcha. It's the only gel with Johnson's No More Tears formula. And it makes washing Casey's hair so easy and quick. And there's more time to enjoy bath time. Johnson's Baby Shampoo Gel. Not just gentle, Johnson's gentle.
We've always taken a lot of pride in the fact that we make the finest sausage. And here's a surprise for you maple lovers. Jimmy Dean Maple Sausage. Same great sausage with the real taste of maple. To me, there's none better. Taste that country goodness.
Kristen's home today with diarrhea, and she's not drinking all the liquid she needs. That's why I keep Pedialyte freezer pops on hand. They're a great tasting way to help prevent dehydration. But Kristen just thinks they're cool. Pedialyte freezer pops.
Michael and Mindy were living the California dream. Then came infidelity. But no one thought divorce might lead to murder. A 48 Hours mystery tonight.
Hi, I'm MTV's Carson Daly. Get ready for the hottest live event of the year when 51 of America's best, brightest, and most beautiful women compete for the Miss USA crown, plus incredible musical performances from Lou Bega and Christina Aguilera. Miss USA, CBS, Friday.
Live! Charlie had the mind of a child.
So I just want to be a genius.
Until a medical miracle made his dream come true and showed him the joy of love. Even if it might not last.
It's like a motor in my head that's starting to run down.
Matthew Modine and Kelly Williams.
I love the man that lives in both those people.
Flowers for Algernon, CBS Sunday. From Hallmark Hall of Fame, when his son vanishes without a trace.
You don't know what kind of people he was mixed up with.
Atticus Cody will travel to the ends of the earth to find him.
There are things you don't want to know.
But is he prepared for what he'll discover?
Oh, Scotty.
Academy Award winner James Coburn in Hallmark Hall of Fame's Missing Pieces, CBS Sunday.
Coming up, meet a teen who tried to stab her own mother. We'll send her and some of our other wild teens to jail next.